At Cedarship, we've been spending our quarantine time searching for good news. And it hasn't been hard, thanks for small businesses across the country stepping up to help out and do the right thing for their communities. Today, I'm with one of those local heroes, Mary, who owns a coffee shop in Walton, Kentucky. Hi, Mary, how are you?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing great. Thank you for having us.
Wonderful, great to have you. Before we get started, tell us a little bit about your hometown and Enlightenment Coffee.
Sure. So in Walton, my husband and I have been here for 13, 14 years now, and grew up not too far away from this place. And so it was just a couple of years ago that we had met our co-owner, and we had talked about different business ideas, like, do you want to go into business together? And what the community really need, or, in this area, what we were missing that we could fill that void. And a coffee shop was actually the solution that we found. There wasn't something nearby where people could come together, have that third space to really spend time with their friends, meet new people. They can relax, have study sessions or host meetings, a lot of work from home, which we did have people actually working from home before this that would come into the coffee shop for meetings and stuff. So yeah, we wanted to create a space that could be that. And we opened just about 11 months ago now. So we had plans for a year celebration, and we'll have something, because you still want to celebrate that. But yeah, we're new to the area as far as coffee, but we've been in this space in Walton for a long time now.
So your shop was recently featured in the local news for a DoGood program you recently started to help first responders. Tell us a little bit about the program, how it's going, and who you're helping.
Yeah, absolutely. So the program actually was born from one of our baristas wanted to take coffee and some food to a friend of hers that's a nurse at one of the hospitals. And she wanted to show just how much she cared and everything. We're like, well, that's such a part of what we want for the community. So we said, why don't we make this bigger and offer a sponsorship program to where the community can all be involved in helping our first responders, because they're there every day, on the front lines here for fighting this virus. And we want to do our part of what we can do to give back. So we created a program where people can sponsor donations to the drop-offs. We make sure we hit the local hospitals. We've got about 4 or 5 different locations that we've been hitting a couple of times a week.
So I know restaurants have been among the hardest hit by COVID-19. So I applaud your adaptability in how you've created a program that both helps you stay busy and your employees employed, but also creates an opportunity for those of us sitting at home safely to be part of helping out. Tell me about what is some of the silver linings that you've discovered for you, maybe for your employees or some of the donors or customers who've participated with you?
So I think a big part of it has been, that feeling, that sense of doing good and being a community, everybody coming together. And, we're really all in this together. We all have the same desire to see it finish, get it done with, and, come out of it stronger. And so I think we've really just reaffirmed that the community, like, this is the lifeblood of the community. And so that's been super amazing to see. And then for that support of the community, and that they keep coming back. So they're finding ways, and they're asking, how can we help you stay open? We want you to, still be here after this is over. And seeing that outreach and everything, it just touches our hearts. And so we want to make sure we're sharing this with as many people as possible so that we can touch other people.
That energy must help fuel you, right?
It does, because there's definitely days that without it, you know, if we hadn't done this, if we hadn't made changes, we wouldn't still be here. We wouldn't be able to keep, you know, paying our employees or paying our bills and stuff if we didn't have this program and have, you know, pivoted to where we're offering different things that I wouldn't have thought we would have ever offered, or different programs we would have done. But, you know, unprecedented times calls for lots of changes.
Right, that open mind that you need right now to kind of see what the community needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So one of the things I've really enjoyed is how you share on your social media photos of all your drop-offs, and also just thanking all your donors. It's great to see how many people are stepping up to help you. Why is that so important to you? Why are you taking the time to share?
So we want people to see where and who their sponsorship is helping. So, you know, the people at the front lines, they're in this, and we may not, if we're not in there, and I'm not in there, so I don't know what all they're going through. But when you first do it the first time, you're like, oh, that was impactful. I want to show all the sponsors like the impact that they're making, so that they know and they can feel that same sense of, you know, good that we've felt in doing this. We want them to feel that as well. And then I think the other aspect is that when you share positivity, people love it. They want to see more positive. And so sharing that, like, we just want to spread that good news out there, that there is still good happening. It's not all bad, you know. We will make it through, and you can look around for all these positive ways that people are helping each other. So we think that's really important, and to acknowledge that it's not us, it's because we have, you know, the donors behind this that are enabling us to do this. It's, you know, it's not about us doing it. And so that's why we put their, you know, names out there, so that there are real people associated with this. And those are the ones that are helping these frontline first responders.
So it's not just a little extra caffeine boost that you're delivering the support of your coffee shop and the entire community behind you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I did do a little research before we spoke, and I happen to know that doing good is something you've done pre-coronavirus. You seem to have a passion for literacy in your community. I was wondering how this experience has helped change how you think about you're going to be doing good as a business owner when things do start to go a little bit back to normal.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely reaffirmed, you know, our beliefs in what we wanted to do, what we wanted to share, and that literacy aspect, you know, from financial, reading, data. We want to share that with other people. It's something that each of the owners were very passionate about, different aspects of that. And we also feel like they're a huge building block for people, you know, to have success in their life with lots of different aspects of that. And so we actually, through this program, we're seeing like how much involvement and how much support there is, that it can open the doors for so much more and so many bigger things that we can help with the community. So I think it's going to be really exciting afterward to see what else we can do, because I just think there's so many more opportunities now.
So Mary, how can people help you? How can, now that you've kind of shared the word, where can they learn more about your program and help you keep doing good?
Great question, Jennifer. So people can go to our website, Enlightenment.Coffee, and they can see information about us, about the first responder support, how they can sponsor a donation themselves. They can also see everything on our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook. And of course, you can always email, call, come into the store. We are open for carryout, so you can come in. You know, we obviously are maintaining our social distance, but you're welcome to come in for a minute, and you know, we're happy to chat across the counter from you.
Well, Mary, thank you for sharing your story, for being a leader, and for helping others in your community support those at the front lines. So take care and keep planting those seeds of kindness.